Hi guys, Mike Greer here with a video tour of Procon.org. Now, Procon.org is an incredible website that will help you rise above the noisy arguments and partisan debates that pass for information coming at us from our various media outlets, various bloggers, left and right wing screamers and ranters. It's going to help you think more clearly, and instead of the emotional content, you're going to be able to cut through all that and get to some factual information, well-documented information in support and also against certain controversial issues. And there's lots of them in here. So let's take a look. And what we're looking at is the Procon.org homepage. And despite years of collecting thousands and thousands of articles and chunks of information on a lot of topics, Procon.org makes it easy to find your way around. And as you see, when you first open the site, you come up with headlines, stuff related to the newest content, and testimonials, and so forth. I want to go to the About Us section here. And what's really important is this description here down at the bottom. Well, notice links to Procon.org's presence in some of the social media, so Facebook, Twitter, and so forth. I'm going to go ahead and close this, kind of move that out of the way. And we can see, so Procon.org, 501c nonprofit public charity. Our purpose, provide resources for critical thinking to educate without bias. Controversial and important topics, balanced, comprehensive, straightforward, transparent links, and clearly identified sources for the information. And what they do identify the problem they're tackling, the fact that there's a constant barrage of inaccurate, misleading, and biased news. So they're trying to provide, their whole mission is to provide people with the tools so they can think clearly about these issues. So you can read more about that at their website. Let's go back to the home page a minute. And what we see here when we scroll down is an enormous collection of, now it might not look like when you say, wait a minute, only 47 controversial issues. Well, these are really, each one of them, incredibly powerful issues. And I'm going to zoom out a notch here, and we can see more of those. So you got education, standardized tests, tablets versus textbooks, teacher tenure, presidential elections, under health and medicine, you have lots of topics, abortion, vaccines for kids, the right to health care, Obamacare, and all of that, media and entertainment topics, and so on. You can see lots and lots of topics that relate to important issues that we have to decide about as voters and as society. So educate yourself by examining these issues. Let's take one and really dig into it a minute and see what comes up. I'm going to go to vegetarianism because it's not clearly a left-wing or a right-wing topic. So let's just check that one out. Okay, so opening the article on vegetarianism, we see a little background statement and introduction. Should people become vegetarian and so forth? And then here, there are some controls that will take us to subsections within that. So for example, did you know? Click on did you know, and up comes some background information. Environmental damage caused by grazing livestock. On the other hand, archaeological evidence shows that humans have been eating meat for at least 2.3 million years. Okay, so here you have lots of different perspectives, but that's kind of their strategy, is whatever topic, whatever subcategory, they're going to try to provide you with as much balance as possible. So did you know? Little factoids here. You want to go deeper on that particular factoid, you click on the little blue 92 there, and what comes up is that footnote related to it, and you scroll down to 92 and we'll see where that fact came from. That's from the United States Department of Agriculture, environmental interactions with agricultural production, yada yada. Gives you the website and the date of that citation. So you can see in this way, we'll click back, that we can count on Procon.org to source all of our various assertions that you find there. So scrolling down, you can continue to scroll, you see laid out in a nice pro and con fashion are some of the arguments for and against vegetarianism. Human anatomy has evolved to be primarily vegetarian. No, human meat has been an essential part of human diet, and so forth. Each of these is sourced. And we're scrolling, and I think we'll get to the end here. Let's see. And some more background. Should people become vegetarian? And lots of history and other information for you there. So Just lots of clicks and links, a video gallery related to vegetarianism. So you can go and watch these, the good, the bad, and the ugly about vegetarianism and so forth. I mean, there's just lots of good information there. So as you can see, if you're a self-directed learner who's trying to educate yourself about the pros and cons of vegetarianism, you're trying to make a decision, should you commit to a vegetarian lifestyle, this is going to provide you with lots and lots of information, hours of digging around. The same is true if you're trying to write a research paper or if you're a teacher trying to organize a class that includes content on vegetarianism and you want to present both sides of the issue. It's all here in depth. So hours and hours of study is possible based on that one article. So let's go back to the homepage again, and we see, scrolling down here, that the 47 controversial issues, when you think about that sort of in-depth treatment, which is, in some of these, there's much more information even than the we provided with the vegetarian article. But just look at this stuff, all of these important topics that we're wrestling with in order to shape our world. You can get at the truth and peel back the emotionalism and the ranting and really make much better decisions based on critical thought. Okay, let's look at a couple of other important sections of the Procon.org website. In the About Us section, as you can see, you're probably going to want to know exactly who the people are behind it. You can find all that information here: board of directors, management, staff, who supports Procon.org. They're supported by donors and sponsors, and you can see a complete full disclosure listing of sponsors. You're going to find them on the left and right. FAQs about Procon.org. If you're looking at the traffic, it even gets very detailed information about their traffic at the website, how to contact them, and feedback form to put in there. Teacher's Corner is particularly interesting. There are actual lesson plan ideas, 15 national teaching standards used by incorporating Procon.org, and so forth. Lots of information about how schools are using and how you can as a teacher. The list of people who are providing testimonial on behalf of Procon.org are very widely respected and well balanced. If you look here, the California Superintendent of Education, we got a guy who's CEO of the Junior Statesman of America, Jeff Harris, endorsing it. National Public Radio, Fox News, New York Times, now there's balance left and right, congressmen, got even the president, past president of the American Association of School Librarians. So lots and lots of testimonials from very smart people. So this is an incredibly respected website. So the bottom line here is that Procon.org will help you sharpen your critical thinking skills, will help you educate yourself on the important issues of the day so you can make really good decisions. And finally, it stands as one of the best free resources for self-directed learners, teachers, and librarians. So check it out, Procon.org.